What's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyebrows. Especially for those beginners who don't know how to do their eyebrows, I want to show you my techniques. Obviously what works well for me might not work for you, but at least you can have a video to look back on to see exactly how I did it, and maybe you can mimic it on your eyebrows. And yeah, so if you guys want to know how I do my eyebrows, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I did zoom you guys in so you guys can see how my eyebrows look. This is them natural. I don't have anything in my eyebrows at all. So there are a few products that I do use. I use the brow pencil. This is the NYX Micro Brow pencil, one of my favorites. This is in the shade brunette. And I also use the Glossier Brow Flick, but this isn't beginner friendly. If you guys are looking for something that's beginner friendly, you definitely use the NYX Micro Brow. Perfect for beginners, so cheap. I love it. It's a great product too. I also love the benefit precisely my brow. I just haven't restocked on that now, and I was just trying new brow products that I just forgot to repurchase it, and so that's another good product if you guys are looking for a more high-end product. So what I usually do is that I take off the caps off, of course, and this brow pencil does come with a spoolie, which is my favorite part. I don't like when brow pencils don't have spoolies because I feel like there's something missing. So what I like to do first is brush my hairs up. And I just twist up my brow pencil. And usually some people just mark their brows, start from their nostril and point straight up to their brow. That's where you're supposed to start. And then they go from their nostril again from the outside, across from their pupil. That's where it's supposed to arch. And then again, out from your nostril towards the outer corner of your eye, touching your tail. So that's where your tail is supposed to be. So you can mark those 3 spots. For me personally, I don't do that, but you can if you do want to map out your brows first. What I typically do is I just outline the bottom part of my brow very softly. You do want to keep the pressure of your pencil on the outer edge where the spoolie is, just so you don't apply too much product. This is a foolproof pencil, so there's no way you can mess up because it is kind of stiff, at least the formula is. All you want to do is brush under my eyebrow, make an outline to the tail, like that. Now you have that definition going on. And I go back in with the top part of my brow and I do the exact same thing. So I just outline the top portion. Thankfully, I was a bit blessed on having full brows. I do have some sparse areas. So if you guys do have sparser brows, I recommend doing what I said, mapping out your brow and then just flicking your brow pencil up to create hair-like strokes, and that will mimic brow hairs. So now that I did that, my inner portion of my brow is kind of full, but if I do see a spot like right here, I go in off to the side and I flick up like that. And I do it from where I outlined the brow, so everything just looks cohesive. And I do that throughout my entire brow where I see patches. Like right here I have a patch. And I just follow the natural hairs on my brows as well. And be careful, you don't want to have block brows. I used to do that before and it was a disaster. I don't know, I look back on pictures and I'm like, why did I do that? So, again, just flick like that. And to soften everything up, I go back with the spoolie and I brush the product through This also helps to erase anything you may have done wrong. I think right here, I missed the spot right here, so I'm gonna go in with my pencil and flick some strokes in it. All right, some people do like to cover out the brows. I don't, unless I feel like I did mess up and I need to clean them up a bit. But the most part, as you see in my tutorials, I don't ever do that, so I'm gonna show it on here. You can definitely tell the difference between this brow and this brow. This is my preferred brow compared to this brow. I do have more sparseness over here than over here. And usually I do like to pluck my own eyebrows, so I usually fill in my eyebrows first and then I go in and see random hairs and I just pluck them out. That's the best way to do it. Next up is brow gel. I either use the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel or the Glossier Boy Brow, which is this isn't a clear version. So that's what I'm gonna do. When I'm doing a more natural looking brow, I use my e.l.f. Brow Wow. Since it does have a tint, this one doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my hairs up. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow. I'm gonna fast forward it. I am gonna do the same steps that I did on this brow to this brow. You guys are not really missing out on anything, but I am gonna still show you guys. And that's all I do for my eyebrows. Putting that gel in just gives it more life and doesn't make it look all powdery. I did used to use like the powder Anastasia, what's those things called? It was like a powder, had 2 colors in it, and I would go so overboard with the powder that it looked like that bird from Angry Birds. I'll insert a picture somewhere. And I also did try the dip brow, and the dip brow just not work well for me, especially for beginners. Don't try dip brow or any kind of gel, because that you will go overboard with it. At least I know I did. But if you guys do feel comfortable using it, then go ahead. But I feel like pencils for beginners are a must. And use drugstore brow pencils because they're honestly one of the best. You really don't have to spend a lot. So yeah, this is what my eyebrows look now. Such a difference compared to in the beginning. They looked a little lifeless and now they look so good. All right guys, so this is how the eyebrows look from far away. They just give so much definition to your face. I love it. Brows are my favorite part to do. A lot of people don't like doing brows, but for me, it's so therapeutic doing them. I just feel like they look so much better. They don't look lifeless. And I also wanted to show you guys how I do my brow routine. Usually I just skim through it every time I do my tutorials or I have them done first. But I wanted to sit down with you guys and let you guys see how I do my eyebrows and talk you through it. And if you guys are beginners, this is a perfect video for you. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to like this video below. Let me know what your guys' favorite brow products are so I can try them out. I really want to try out the Benefit, I think it's like the Micro Brow. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me, but it's the new one from them and I really want to try it out. And also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.